Before you start mixing your material, whatever it may be, you have to state a few details about your PPE. So in all cases, you would begin by saying, I have washed my hands, I'm wearing my full PPE, which includes gloves, mask and goggles. My hair is neatly tied back. I'm not wearing any jewelry. I don't have any nail polish on. I'm wearing my clean uniform and I'm wearing closed-toed shoes. So this is a little introduction which should go before you start mixing. Then, for all of the materials, you have to cover your working surface with a paper towel, which will be provided for you. So you have to tell the examiner, I'm covering my working surface. And then you have to check the expiry date of the material. It is very, very important, so please make sure that you do that before you start dispensing your powders, your liquids onto the paper pad or glass slab. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can mix a zinc oxide and eugenol cement. The cement I'm going to be using for this example is calcinol. The powder is zinc oxide and the liquid is eugenol. This material can be used for temporary fillings or for soothing dressings because the eugenol has that effect, so it soothes. So for example, if the pulp is inflamed with this material in place, it will help it to calm down. Now for this I need the powder, the liquid, a metal mixing spatula and a glass slab. Start again. So for this I need a metal mixing spatula and a glass slab. There is the ratio for this material is 5:1 by weight, so I have to judge how much material I have to dispense. Usually between 2 to 7 drops is enough, depending on how much material I would need. As with the zinc phosphate cement, I have to tumble out the powder out of the bottle. So to begin with, I'm going to fluff up my powder by shaking the bottle. I'm going to tap the lid to ensure that the powder does not come out. And very gently, I'm going to tumble it out on one side of the powder, of the pad. Ideally, this should not happen, so you should not touch the glass slab or the pad with your bottle or with the spatula with a scoop while you're dispensing your powder. I think this powder will be enough. As it is not in a nice neat pile, I'm going to collect it in one place before I divide it into my 6 parts. I'm going to dispense about 5 drops of the calcinol liquid, which is eugenol. As with all cements, I'm always going to add the powder to the liquid using the square end. I'm going to add the first increment of the powder. I'm mixing this for a temporary dressing, which means that I'm aiming for a putty consistency, which means that the material will be rollable into a sausage. I use as much surface area as possible to give me the best mixing, and I press the material towards the slab to remove any lumps or dry powder. The mixture is still a bit too soft, so I still won't be able to roll it into the sausage. So I'm going to add the remainder of the powder. I'm going to collect all the material, put it on the clean side of the slab, and I'm going to try and roll it into a sausage. There is the sausage, and maybe you can cut it in half and present it to the dentist or to the examiner.